In this video, I'll be transforming this villager's house right behind me. So, I'm in my super flat world where the house is that we're going to be pimping out. And we're going to begin kind of texturing and pimping out this little house. Right now, as you can see, it's very small. So what we're working with a 5x5 square. Pretty much is all we're working with here. We're going to pimp this out. I'm actually going to remove the textures, shaders even, so we can get the normal Minecraft feel. And we're going to pimp out this little house. Right, so now that we have no shaders anymore, we can begin building this thing. So what we're going to do is build out and fix this 5x5 little villager house and turn it into something a lot cooler. Now what I want to kind of do is keep the stone vibe on this wall section. So we're going to keep the stone, we're going to keep the oak, and then obviously the top, we're going to probably change that to a different color wood. But we're going to make this look as good as we can without ruining the build too much. So, for example, I don't want to make the build any kind of wider than it is. I want to keep it this really small build and see what we can work with. Obviously, I'll expand it slightly on the outside, just with like, you know, plant pots and things. I don't actually know what is here. I don't know what the villagers have been planning. But yeah, it's a bit weird. So we're going to continue with this. I'm going to start probably just texturing up the kind of side. So I don't think mossy was even a good shout here. I think we should have probably went with just you kind of standard polished andesite stone. And then if we go around just texturing this up a little bit, it's already going to look a lot better than if we had it kept kind of plain. So right now it's looking already within the first like 5 seconds, we're looking a lot better. We're looking a lot better. However, it wouldn't have been in the first 5 seconds because I literally just did the intro. So yeah, anyway, it's looking a bit better. Not sure the mossy suits this, to be fair. I might actually just replace all the mossy with stone, which is going to be my shout here. So I'm going to do that. I'm actually going to replace this as well. Don't like the look of that at all. And the same for this. I don't know why they added these in. But it doesn't matter. We can work with this. It's not too big of an issue. So something like that is looking very plain. I'm not gonna lie. We're gonna grab some stripped logs and some stairs, and what we're gonna do now, the dark stairs might be a better shout for this, so we could actually have something like this. No, we'll go with the spruce. It just matches, doesn't it? Spruce on spruce is a match. You can't go wrong with that. So already with our few little touches, we're gonna be looking a lot better. Now the roof is a huge issue. That roof, I will admit, it's shocking. It's shocking that they allow you to have such a roof on your house. But we'll fix it, and I'm sorry if I have just offended anybody who built a roof like this. I'm sure yours looks absolutely lovely in comparison to these villagers. However, for now, I'm just going to remove their kind of roof, and hopefully there's no villagers around here. I'm not going to lie to you, I absolutely erased them all from this video, due to the fact that I don't want anyone interrupting me. I will bring them all back shortly. But for now, I've got a lot of building to do, so I'm going to use dark oak on the edges here, like so, and I'm going to come around the edge, and we'll probably just give it a nice little simple kind of medieval roof to this one. I don't think there's much you can do with it, so we're going to go with this. We'll get some dark oak planks too, and we can go 1, 2, 1, 2. We could make it a really tall roof if we wanted to, so go like a proper medieval kind of thing, like so, 1 on 1, and then fill that up to the top here, and we're looking pretty tall. We're looking very tall comparison to what I was kind of expecting, but it's interesting. So anyway, I'm going to talk about it. If you guys want me to kind of continue transforming this whole village, feel free to drop a like and a comment, so I know that you guys want me to continue revamping the whole village, and we'll kind of make our own custom village, and then I'll leave a download link once it's done for everybody to kind of download. So yeah, let me know if you want to see that, and drop me a comment and a like down below. And feel free to give me some suggestions what you'd like to see. I'm going to start using mods on this channel and doing some little mod videos, so we'll see what happens with that. But for now, we can continue with this roof. Now, I think this is already looking a bit weird. I'm not going to lie, it's looking a bit weird. It's a very large roof for a small house, so I've probably made an error on my end here. However, I probably can work this out and we can fix it when we're sure of it. So, you know, as long as you keep going with things, I noticed a lot of times when I'm building, if I don't like the look of something, if I keep going, eventually I can get it to turn out right. So we'll play around with that. We're going to use this little trapdoor effect across here. We could actually have flicks off the roof like so. Kind of gives you a bit more, I don't know, it looks a bit more rusticy, but yeah, we can do with that. Now, I don't want that there. I want to replace the top pieces here, barrels, and here, barrel. And then I want to cut across here, like so, But the only issue is this is going to give us a very small amount of headroom in here. So I think I might have to... Oh, achievement. Lovely. I think I might have to even go up by one. But that's going to look so weird. This is a weird process to building this. No, I've got a perfect idea. What we do is we grab... thinking on the spot. Here we go. This is what I like. What we do is fill this in, and we move the door down by one, so it's actually a normal sized house without this step in it, because it just looks too weird. I can't comprehend it. Now the top section of this is going to have to be made of something different than stone. It's just going to look a bit odd, but I do want to keep it as simple as I can, and kind of as similar to the original design. I don't want to expand it too much. Obviously right now I've expanded upwards, so that's purely because of the roof. Now, with a 2 window, is that going to look weird? We could have a 2 window on the bottom as well, like so. That doesn't look too bad. I mean, I've seen worse. And then we can do the same for this. Let's do that. And this. Cool. I think this isn't looking so bad. This is not looking bad at all. There we are. There's that. Let's get some, maybe trapdoors, chains, lanterns, leaves, grass, and trapdoors. And I think that'll be a nice little combination to kind of round this little build out. Now, it hasn't actually taken me as long as I was expecting, so I can either go with something like this. I can put bushes in there, and I can put a lantern hanging from here, which ain't looking too bad. I could also have a chain. Oh no, we don't want that. We could have a chain hanging from there and put that there, although we're going to have this here, which is going to look a bit odd. So maybe we could add something like this. No, we don't want those, but we want to move this door down anyway. So I'm going to have to do a bit of revamping on the inside here. So what we'll do the interior today as well, as I very rarely do the interior. We'll do the interior, and we'll kind of get a whole nice little custom build out of this. If you guys want to see me continue and build the whole village, then, like I said before, leave that comment and drop a like, and we'll get around to doing that. We'll start with one build at a time, and we'll progress our way through the village. We're in a super flat world, so I'll add some custom terrain and things to it. But you know what? This is looking already pretty decent. We'll put his floor back in with this planks, oak planks, which, there we are, is looking a lot better than I was assuming it was going to look, to be fair. Now that we're in the ground, it's looking a bit more wider. We've got a bit more space. We can actually probably replace these with that. Same here. And the one thing I haven't done, crucial error by me here, I didn't replace the barrels around the back, which isn't too much of a problem. It's only a minor problem here. Like so. There we are. Barrels around the back. We've got missing the trapdoors once again. So I'm going to go with something... we'll go with this one again. We can add the 2 leaves here. We can add a lantern there. Although I'm going to add that chain lantern there. So we could just go with a chain from here. With a bush. Nah, we don't need the chain. What we can do is we can add some grass and trapdoors around this back section here. So we can have something like this. Now we can fill that in a second. And then we'll do like maybe compost. We could do composters or fences on the side. I might go for gates even. That could actually change up the build a bit. So we could have something like that. No, we won't go gates. For the side, we'll go with composters. So I'm going to have no, we'll have one composter in the middle. We'll extend that down by 1. Actually, we'll go with this little design here. Too many mind changing here. Too much changing of the mind. And then we can go with like a plank and a button to get a nice little just detail on this. Like so. Do the same on the other side. Actually, no, we have a chimney on this side. Yeah, we have a chimney on this side. We'll do that. From here, we can... What can we do to the middle? We could add... do you know what? I'm going with the gates. Now, I'm thinking the gates could have just been put here. Which would have been a nice design. So I could have add the gates here, actually. And I had bushes on those. Although I might go with a gate here. Trapdoor above it. That might be a little touch we can add. Oh, there we are. That kind of touches across on the front. Oh, I don't know. It kind of collides with the amount of trapdoors that we've got going already. So I'm going to skip on that one. And yeah, I'm going to skip on that one. Yeah, definitely. I'm just going to go with like a fence. And the first thing I did was get rid of the leaves, which is what I wanted. So I can have some fence and leaves, but I feel like this is colliding, these leaves here. I'm going to only have to have one on one. Oh, I could simply add a pot with like a sapling in it. This is going to work a lot better on bedrock. So we can add something like that. This ain't not on bedrock. This will it works a lot better on Java, as you can generally place those. For some reason, bedrock is coded different, so you can't shift place things. To me, it's very weird. I'm not sure why they did that. What the process behind that is. I was about to place a sapling, which I definitely didn't want to do, because that would ruin everything. And right now, we're looking good. House is looking good. I will happily say it's looking very decent. We've changed up a lot. Now I just want to add a little chimney in the side, which isn't going to take us very long. And I believe we are done. I'm going to cut this kind of... No, do you know what? We'll show you the whole process. Now, it's not very hard to build a chimney. You're going to just need kind of your basic 3 materials. You're going to get those as slabs as well. You can even get andesite, or you can mix it up with someone else. And then you're going to need a few stairs, nothing too fancy. I'm just going to go with these. Now, I would probably... you're going to have to remove that block I would go with. And we're going to go up here like so. Like so. We can keep going up. Here. Now, because this goes up into a wall, it's going to look a bit odd. So what I actually think I'm probably best off doing is expanding this outwards like so. And having something like... Oh no. I think this is the way to do it, but we're going to have something like that. This is going to be a very tall chimney. That's the only issue that I'm having here. Something like this. Now obviously this is going to collide with it because it's in the roof. We can sort that out. Doesn't matter too much. If we go inside, we can grab some stairs like this. We could add some trapdoors or something, or painting over that later on. We'll sort that out in a bit. For now, we can have it like that. We don't actually need, we do kind of need that there. I got an idea. Don't worry, the inside we'll fix that later on. But now I'm just going to add this, and then you can vary the heights of it, and then maybe go like 1, 2 more blocks, like so. And then you want campfires on top, so I think this is a good height. Although I think the 2 thick ones is going to be too much. I think we'll get just a 1 thickness will be enough. Yeah, I think that's going to be a lot better. Otherwise it's just too much for such a small build. I think this is the way to go. Yeah, that's looking okay. Right now we just got to texture it and detail it, and it should look pretty decent. So what we'll do is play around with this. Get some slabs down like so. On the way up we fix that back up, put some little cracks in it and bends. We can get some more stairs like so. This has been quite a long video already, so should probably speed it up a bit before I lose all your view to mass amounts of boredom, as I'm very indecisive. That's just too much, too many stairs. No, that's just going to have to be a full block. I think that'll be okay. We're looking pretty good there. We can add some leaves around the back as well, and then bone meal that if we wanted to, just to make it look a bit overgrown. Something like that. There we are. And it's looking decent, very decent. We don't need this. I don't know why this is here. What the villager's thinking, I will never know. But yes, very simple little build here. Very decent. Now we're going to head over onto the inside. So I'm inside, it's very cramped, don't like this, not cool at all. So what the first thing I'm going to do is punch out this wall here. Now as we've got a chimney on the outside, we've got plenty of space for kind of this wall here. Here's a row of furnaces now. Simple way to kind of get furnaces in your wall. If you have a chimney, you can indent it by 1, and it's a nice way to kind of have furnaces and still have a large amount of space. Now next thing I'm going to do is kind of make this our workstation down here. So crafting table, some trapdoors across here. Now what I'm going to need is we're going to just kind of decorate it. So we're going to go with a pot, sapling, we get some barrels as well, trapdoors, we got those, and lanterns because we're going to need lights, and bed will be for upstairs. Don't need that right now, I can deal with that later on. So place that here and that here. Now I don't want to, that would do there. Yep, that's very nice. We have like a sofa or something in here. I'm going to have to make like a ladder upstairs as it's so cramped in here. I think that's our only way of going about it. I'm going to go something like this, personally, and then we can go with planks. Now, this is where I'm going to go. You could add slabs and just have them to the top. That would give you more space. Might even look a bit better, but I'm going to keep it like this. So what I'm going to do is have that up here. And we can get an oak trapdoor up here too, like so, to match in. And then we come back down here. We've got a bit of space to work with, nothing too fancy. Let's just add in a stair with a sign, like so. We'll add that in this corner here. What else do we need? So we got this. We can have like an armor stand, just purely for decoration in this corner here. And then we add some iron armor, I'd say, to it. And then, oh, like so. There we are. Nice little workstation down here. And you can get some barrels for storage as well. You could prop those in the floor there. If we wanted to, we could have some storage above us, maybe here as well. But that's just going to be a bit cramped in my opinion. So we'll leave that like so. We could actually have just like a stack of barrels in this corner here that you can use for storage, but there's a sign there, so we can't do that. We could just have a barrel there even, and then a pot with a sapling on top. Although I think the trapdoor is still going to work out better. So yeah, I'm going to keep that pot. Oh, not potato, pot and a sapling on here. Bam, bish bash bosh, looking decent. And we could get some paintings in the corner. We could have one like here and here. Oh no, we don't want the full one. We can have one there. Could have a little creeper one across the door, but I don't want. I just want a one block painting, please. There we are. Oh, they're the same painting. That's awkward. So we could have that. Nah, we won't have that there. That just looks a bit wrong to me. So that's looking okay. We could have a lantern in here as well. But I think I'm just trying to overcomplicate things. We'll keep it like this. There's not a lot of storage in this room or in this house. Now upstairs, simple one. We're going with the bed. What we do, chuck the bed in the corner, get a sign, place a sign here, trapdoor, the bottom. I'm just going to go with the simple design that I generally use. Campfire. Then we get a shovel, like so. Bam, bam. Put those out. Trapdoor, banner. I can't even remember what colour bed we're with. We're purple, aren't we? So we can put purple banner there. There you go. Nice little sleeping quarters up here. Now we can get this up here. That removes that. So now we've got a bit of storage above us. So well, that makes still easy access to get up and down. Gonna have to have a... What we're going to have up here? We can have so much up here. There's quite a lot more space. We want to get some bookshelves in here. Make it look a bit cooler. Let's remove that. Have a pillar of bookshelves there. What's this? You can't really put anything in that space there because I mean I could add like a table there, but it just looks weird based on the way the bed is built. So you can have that. I don't think we really need to overcomplicate it too much up here. Once again, maybe like a stair with a sign so you can sit down and kind of sit at your bed. Or you could add like some sort of decorated block. So what have we got going on up here? So we got this, we got that. That just doesn't have a block above it for some reason. Like this, and yeah, I'm not too fussed about that. We can have some lighting in here. A simple chain coming down from the ceiling with a lantern there, or we could bring it up by one and have a lantern there. We could have even had like a little desk somewhere in here. So something like, I don't know, we could have put a desk here, for example, just like that, I guess. With a, we can't even do that. There's just not enough space up here. We're just going to have to go with that. Chain lantern, yep, simple, done. I think we're all good. Maybe we could add some carpet for a slight decoration, but we can only add those in 2 points here. And we can only add it downstairs in like 2 points as well, which is kind of sad. Although, speaking of carpet, we could just add purple wool. That will give us a kind of lower texture, like so. Oh, I broke. Okay, yeah, we can have like a lower texture carpet like so. That's only going to work on the bottom floor because you can't see it from underneath. So if I put it above, obviously we'd see the wall through the floor, unless you filled this with like slabs or something. So we've got some carpet in here, and we'll see we've got a bit of carpet upstairs. Very nice. Yeah, I like it. It's looking good. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this little transformation of this villager house. And if you did, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and let me know what you want to see. And if you do want to see this series, then I will continue doing it. Just let me know down below. Peace.